waking up from a 4-hour nap in a hotel parking lot. If you can't tell, I am not a morning person. Someone please send coffee ASAP. And also send someone to pour it on me. Alright. No, that didn't work.
Hustle all day. Grind. Steady stacking paper. Money on my money.
Welcome back to the show that finally got its microphone back! The MLB 30 and 30. This is where the trip really started to get wacky. You saw we drove all night from St. Louis to Detroit. This is the first game of a doubleheader today, but for now we're only focusing on the first park. This is Park 21 of 30. This is Comerica Park. Some quick facts about Comerica Park. It is right in the heart of downtown Detroit, Michigan. It opened in the year 2000, replacing the legendary Tiger Stadium. Its capacity is 41,083. That is 21st in the league. I love this downtown area. I haven't been here in 10 years. Matter of fact, the last time I was here, Little Caesars Arena, where the Red Wings and the Pistons play, wasn't even built yet. No time to check it out now because we're already in the bottom of the second inning, so I need to get in the game. Yeah, and getting tickets to this was actually way more difficult than it should have been, but we figured something out. So we just got in. Sorry, me and Bruce were just chatting out there. Bruce, where are you from, buddy?
Harrison Township, just outside of Detroit.
Very nice. So we were just chatting because for some reason, I mean, look at the stadium. It's obviously well empty, but for some reason, this was like the toughest ticket that I've had on tour so far. Today is Park 21 of 30, by the way. One ticket was like $50 a piece, but two tickets were like $18 a piece. So I saw Bruce standing in line. I'm like, hey man, you just looking for a ticket by yourself? And sure enough, he was like, yeah, we'll split it, no problem. So now I've got a best buddy in here, so we're gonna have a good time.
Great. And I got some great jokes for you.
Uh-oh.
You know, time flies like an arrow, right?
Right.
The fruit flies like a banana.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't have any kids, but that's good practice for me. Anything else? Any parting joke? Oh, that's it. All right.
That's I got.
And then I never saw Bruce again, but one of the best friends I ever had. But anyway, let's get to this park and see what is on tap for us today. Can't say enough about the weather here. You talk about a gorgeous day in Detroit. Very, very welcome. It's been a rough journey to get here, but we made it. That's all that matters. So, all right, let's find some food because today does have to be sort of quick. This will be another one where we have to leave right at the 7th inning stretch because I've got to jet to Chicago tonight for a doubleheader. That's just the way it is. That's the way the schedule works. Since we had 2 drive days, we had to have 2 doubleheaders in there, and tonight is the first one of those. So day game in Detroit, night game in Chicago. We'll worry about Chicago later. Let's enjoy this day game in Detroit. And believe you me, we did enjoy it. Look at all these seats, by the way. What the heck? All right, we got the Meyer Market here, or Mayer. I think it's Meyer, not sure. Green Dot sliders and fries. Of course, we have a Little Caesars stand. It would not be Detroit without Little Caesars. I'll fill you in on the Little Caesars history right now. Little Caesars Pizza was founded by the former owners of the Detroit Tigers and the Detroit Red Wings for that matter, Mike Ilitch and his wife Marion. The Ilitches are beloved in Detroit and you will find Little Caesars everywhere, including the aforementioned Little Caesars Arena, and their headquarters are still there as well. Atwater Brewery seems to be the local beer of choice. Since I'm at the Atwater cart, I might as well just get something now. Let's see what we got to work with here. It looks like I have 2 choices, the Pogolicious or the Dirty Blonde. Now, if you remember, I had the Pog in Atlanta, I think. This is a Luau Pog IPA, it says. Passion fruit, orange, and guava. Ironically, the Braves are here today, too. That one was just decent, but we're gonna give it a shot anyway. Hey, how are you, bud? I'm gonna give the Pog a shot, I think.
All right. Peanuts with that?
No, just the beer is good. What's that? Oh, yeah, sure. I look young and you want to check my ID? Yes, of course. Go ahead. You look about as young as Yoda. Hey, you know what? Shut up. All right. We have Pogolicious IPA from Atwater Brewing Company in Detroit, Michigan. After the all-night drive, this will probably taste delicious. So, swig of beer for you. Cheers. Oh, that was unexpected. Okay, this has got a weird, like, hit you with a fruit right away. I don't even know what fruit it is. You literally just said it stands for passion fruit, orange, and guava. Yeah, I forgot about that. But you definitely get the fruit right when you taste it, which is solid. This is really good. But I don't know if I can have more than one of them. Like, it's got a crisp, refreshing taste, but the fruit is powerful. But this is one of those, again, very good, but I probably would go with a different selection if I was gonna get another beer. Which is a weird thing to say, I know, and it sounds kind of hypocritical, but just the way I feel. I do like it. Find a significant other who loves you as much as Detroit loves Miguel Cabrera. Legends. Some old memorabilia in the classic vehicles. The Motor City, baby. You gotta respect the heritage. That's a badass jacket. Who's your tiger? Joe Burrow. So I found this place called the Big Cat Food Court. It's just like a food court at the mall. Plenty of options. Hot dogs, ice cream, Greek food, Mexican food, all kind of stuff. If you want it, they probably have it. And they also have something called elephant ears. Now, I've had some weird stuff on this trip, so when I hear something like that, I kind of just think of something weird. But actually, what is an elephant ear?
It's like deep fried dough with powdered sugar. It's actually delicious.
Well,
it's simple.
that's hard to mess up. Yeah.
Simple and delicious.
Yeah. Simple and delicious. Always a good thing. Unfortunately, they did not have any. So we went with this instead. So a loose burger. What I'm seeing here is it's in a hot dog bun. You got burger meat in there with some chili on top and some mustard. Cheers. It's definitely loose. It was okay, but not my best decision. Let's try something else. Bacon cheeseburger slider. Bang. It's not gonna be that big, but that's okay. I can't help but laugh at this. Look at this bacon cheeseburger slider. All I'm gonna say is you know what? Here's the thing. Sometimes when it looks like this, it will surprise you. So maybe this will jump up and be the best concession food I've ever had. Spoiler, it was not. And I have to admit, I screwed up on the food today because there's something here called Detroit 75, which apparently has cheesesteak egg rolls and shawarma egg rolls that are only available at Comerica Park, which quite literally is exactly what I've been looking for the whole tour, things that are unique to these parks only or the city or whatever. Damn it. I just realized I didn't send Bruce any ticket of any kind. So I'm hoping he looked at our section when he bought the ticket. I mean, it's not that big a deal. It's not like the stadium's full by any means. That's just kind of funny. Like, Bruce is now in the park, and if someone asks, hey, where are you sitting? Or if the ticket checkers, if they check his ticket when he tries to go in a section, he'll be like, I don't know. Some guy bought me a ticket, and I don't have it. Something tells me he'll find a seat just fine, especially in this part of the stadium. But you never know. The Marlins probably would have thrown me in prison for something like that. So that is Detroit, but before I go, please enjoy me being an idiot and having no sense of direction. I think I'm actually supposed to go out over here. Or maybe not. I'm not lost. The problem is this isn't the right way. We'll figure it out. And in my never-ending genius, I went outside the stadium at the wrong exit, completely across from where my car is. Probably cost me about 15 minutes, and I've got about 5 hours to make a 4.5-hour drive. Luckily for me, there's never any traffic between Detroit and Chicago.